Alright y'all, we're back out here with another one today at a crazy big car dealership. There's like 6, maybe 5 different dealerships, and they're all having a car show. It's like one big block party. We're gonna see what we got. Right here we got a few Aston Martins lined up. There's some fire ass Range Rover in here with undefeated rims. I don't know if you know the brand Undefeated, but we're gonna check that out. I don't know how many different parking lots there is, so I'm gonna just take my time, walk around, and you guys already know. If I show you every car, the video is going to be an hour and a half long, so I'm gonna just show y'all the best of the best. I don't know what kind of purple this is, but both of these back to back is fucking sick. I'm sure they're not the same purple. You know, they got like a million different color codes for these Porsches, but this is crispy. And we got the GT3 RS, bro. I feel like we just seen so many of these, like, jaded already. It's a sick car, but for the price, I'm taking a land. I have been absolutely dying to see this car right here. I've seen it on Instagram many, many times. This is from Porsche Santa Clarita. Every year, Porsche has a build-off with a few of their dealerships where they all restore an older car of their choice. And this is basically what they did this year. Last year they killed it too, I'm not gonna lie. It gotta be one of the sickest Porsches. I don't know where the one from last year is. I've seen it in one of our older videos, but the way that this paint like color shifts is just insane. This paint code literally might be better than Midnight Purple 2 or 3. This is just so sick. I don't even know if the camera could pick it up, but it's not only the exterior they did. I'm pretty sure those are some BBSs, center lock on both. And the interior is absolutely insane. It's like a nice purple plum. It's got like shag carpet for the whole back. I feel like we've seen this GT3 RS before, but it's still a pretty sick color. You never see them in this like purple, magenta-ish. I don't even know what this is called, but you always gotta love these cars, man. These wings on this is like literally insane. Look at the little actuators it has. And this is also Porsche Santa Clarita. Yo, they got some of the best specs, but they do be taxing. They do tax. Even the interior is insane. It's purple and they got like houndstooth inserts down the middle. I know you probably can't see through the glass, but that is sick. I don't think it's the first time we've seen this one, but I always got to show it love. This is an insane RWB setup. Purple, gold, and the interior, I don't know if that's like light purple or gray. This is sick. I like the little flicks on the rear quarter panel. Now you can see from over here, but this is tough. This is actually a sick setup in this building. Nice and AC too. It's hot as hell out there. Got a nice Ford GT over here. I remember seeing these cars last year. It's another, I forgot what. I'm pretty sure it's a Ford GT2. Not sure what kind. This is like a, this reminds me of the Viper. Like the first gens, but I guess before. It says Shelby Series 1. I have no idea what that is. This we definitely seen last year. This is another Ford GT prototype or some crazy shit. I don't remember. But I remember seeing it. The blue interior I can never forget. Got the GT500 R. The crazy blue interior too. We got the slime green cousin. I'm not really a Mustang fan though. I'm not really a Mustang fan though. I don't know what it is. In an old car like this, these should scare me, bro. I don't know. These just gotta be dangerous as hell to drive. They look cool. They look like death boxes. The crispy Ford GT. I'm not a fan of the stripes either, but on this car, how it goes down the hood vents. Fire ass stripes. Ford GT40. I don't know what this is. I don't even ever remember seeing one of these, but yo, these colorways are literally sick. For being from the time they're from, the paint is crispy too. I like this one the most. It literally reminds me of a Honda Midori green, one of my favorite colors ever. Here's a sick Shelby and another GT350. I had to look up the history of Ford because I don't even know. Like, what's the timeline on these? When were these even released? What is a GT350? Was every car from Ford just named GT something? It's a GT500 KR. Like, what is that? This is another one of those Porsche dealership builds. This is from 2024 though. That purple one, that midnight purple looking one that was morphing colors outside. This is exactly the same dealer, but this is what they built last year. It's been in our other videos too, plenty of times. I always got it showing love. And they got the crazy blue suede whole interior. This shit is sick. We got this bad boy right here too. I'm not sure who built this or what, but not bad. I don't know what kind of car this is, but I'm like 90% sure that it doesn't even work. I have a good feeling this car does not drive. I could be wrong. Got the scissors, suicide doors, connect and disconnect battery, turn green knob. There's no way this car actually drives. Scythe. This is more like a concept kit car. Still crazy to see though. Now, if you ask me, I have no idea what any of this is. I'm just showing y'all because it looks cool. And that purple back there is actually tough. Got that big hood ornament up front too. And this is some kind of station wagon Ferrari. I wish I knew what it was, but I have absolute no clue. Now this we seen last year again. It's some kind of Indy car, whole, I don't know how it works, but the whole shit lifts off the frame. Little mini go-kart and a crazy V32. Like, who knows? 4, 8, 16. Yeah, I think 32. Could be wrong, but gotta be one of the most legendary companies to ever touch Fords. Hennessy has been doing this shit for God knows how many years, but wow, this car is so badass. And even their new Hennessy's are crazy. The Venom GT that they just showed, more downforce, and he now has 2,000 horsepower. This is the old one. I could be wrong, but this is like the 2010 one. The new one is sick. This is tough right here. I don't know what year this is from. I'm pretty sure it's a replica. They got all the old pictures and how they built it, but this is literally a Batman and Robin car. Of course, it's hand built. It's not the one from the movie, but it's still pretty sick. And we got Tomater right here. Yeah, this is the actual Tomater though. This is the one they use in the movie right here, Cars. In the famous movie Cars, this is the Tomater they used. Holy shit, this shit is a rust box. Potater instead of Mater. All components and subframe is from a 2015 Mustang. She has 700 horsepower. This is actually tough. I've never seen one of these in person, but this is honestly pretty damn tough. This is a brand new Range SV over Ranger. Everything about this car is sick. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even bother getting a regular Range. If I had to get a Range, it would only be this one. Because honestly, the regular Ranges are pretty much junk. She got carbon grille, carbon lower bumper, carbon lip. This is just insane. The moment I've been waiting for. I've never seen a car like this ever done by Undefeated. I didn't even know they had shit like this, but this is I don't even know what it is, what kind of Range. This is fire though. It's a coupe, and they got the big old Steelies. Those tires don't even look real. Has no name on it. Undefeated is one of my favorite brands. Them Jordans that they just dropped. That's how true it is. Land Rover Undefeated 90. I had to look these up, see more about these. I didn't even know they made such a thing. How much they want for this? $86,000. This is sick though. I like how everything's paint matched. The hood, front grille, front bumper, the vent on the fender. This is actually sick. Now, I'm not a fan of Aston Martins, but I must say they're ridiculously overpriced, and the price on them tank like crazy. But this spec is insane. This orange interior, full carbon. This is actually pretty damn sick, I gotta say. I don't know which one, what kind of Aston Martin this is, but I'm sure it costs like 500 grand, and by next year it'll be only worth 300 grand. I don't know what it is with Ferrari and these painted front ends, but it literally doesn't make any sense to me. This is alright, it's kind of cool, but what is the point? This car would look 100 times better if it was all paint matched in one color. This is super unnecessary. Now this, if I'm not mistaken, is a Mansory Double R. I've never seen it in this color. We have had a few Mansory Double Rs on the channel, but never this color, so I'm assuming we haven't seen this one. This is sick though, the pinstriping with the Spirit of Ecstasy in front. It's tough. It's shitted. It's like the first time I ever seen one of these. It might be the last. Even got the headrest of Brabbish Range sitting here in the Range Rover dealer, so they supporting it too. They down with the Brabbish shit. That interior is crazy. It's not even diamond. It's like sunrise stitching. Big B on the rims. Big Brabbish on the back. It's actually a big boy. I'm always a fan of these colors. It's got to be one of my favorite Ford GT specs. And they got the insane carbon fiber rims, front lid, mirrors. This is one crazy spec, but I feel like we've seen this last year. What we haven't seen last year is this. My first time ever seeing a Ford Mustang GTD. And let me tell you, this might be the best spec we ever gonna see winning. Maybe I'm biased because of this pink ruby stone, whatever color, but this is honestly insane. Crazy louvers cut out for the fender, nice rim setup, carbon mirror caps. This wing's also carbon, comes out from the back window. Carbon back diffuser. Not gonna lie, for the most expensive Mustang, they did one hell of a job with this. I can't be no hater. And seeing the GT parked next to it, the same exact color, this is tough. Now we got the back-to-back Phantom Blacks right here. This is a crazy Ford GT spec. Has like a carbon fiber stripe with a white stripe going down the middle. I don't even know. Carbon mirrors, but then it has white pinstriping, white mirror caps. This is honestly a badass Ford GT with carbon fiber rims too. I can never hate. This body line right here that you can see straight through the car, gotta be one of the sickest features on this. And if we could say we've seen two in one day. I've never seen one ever up until now, but seeing two is just insane. Ford Mustang GTD, all black with the blue calipers. I'm not gonna lie, I like the other spec better. Like I said, the other one's gonna be a hard spec to beat, but this is still insane. This is literally the highest level of Mustang money can buy. Alright, now they're not playing fair. I did not realize they have 4 GTDs and 4 Ford GTs. And they're damn near the same color. This is an insane color blue right here. But I gotta show love because these 4 GTDs honestly look way better in person. I thought they were gonna botch them and they were really overpriced. But seeing how aggressive this car looks in person, it actually might be worth it. I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. Even the whole suspension in the back, I don't know if you can see through the window. It has like that uni-lever kind of suspension that's bolted sideways, not straight up and down. So this is nothing. This is a completely reworked Mustang, literally. Nothing compared to your regular one. That is SVJ level suspension right there on an American car. The exhausts are weird though. I don't know why they're hanging so low. That is kind of weird, but whatever. Then we got this. I don't know what this is supposed to signify, but this little devil horn on the exhaust is so cool. Not only did they have them in pink, black, and blue, they also got a set in white. I like this Ford GT spec though. Carbon rims, carbon mirror caps, bucket with the 4-point harnesses. And I'm not a stripe fan either, but this got a carbon fiber stripe down the middle. I ain't gonna lie, he shitted. Whatever spec this is, M216 MPH. It's a tough ass plate. Did he go 2016? I don't know. But if I had to choose my favorite color in the GTD, it's gonna be that pink over there. This is sick. Exhaust is hanging super low again. I don't know what's the point of that, but this is such an aggressive Mustang. You cannot go wrong with this. Carbon side skirts. These louvers in the fender are huge. Carbon hood. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think these were worth the price. Just seeing them on the internet, but after seeing them in person, it looks like it actually might be worth every single dollar. Now this is something I never thought I would ever see. A GT MKIV, whatever that means. I'm guessing this is the racing car for whatever program they have going on. But this is basically a Ford GT on steroids. As you can see, it got the crazy Michelin stickies. Big wing in the back. All dry carbon. I feel like even the exhaust exit is different. Comes out like through the middle right here. This doesn't even look real. It looks straight out of Forza. I can't even imagine driving this. It's literally looking like a spaceship. It has Lexi windows too. Not real glass. Now I don't know what they use this for, but all I can say is sheesh. This has to be one of my favorite F1 liveries there is. I just think this green reminds me of that Honda Aztec green. Of course, it's its own Aston Martin green. I'm just saying where the love comes from. This got to be one of the most badass colors you could get on F1 cars. Even the F1 clothes. I've been dying for that Aston Martin jacket. If you ain't see it, they got a hoodie and a jacket. It is so tough. But it's my first time ever seeing one of these in person. I've seen a couple F1 cars, but Aston Martin F1, never. Alright y'all, so for this one, we came out to Galpin Ford's annual car show block party. It's literally a block party because it's over like 3 blocks full of cars. I showed you all the best of the best. Apologize, I'm looking insane right now because it is so hot out here. For November, it's literally 90 degrees right now. You guys already know, it is what it is. I'll see you guys next week with a whole nother banger. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Next week, we got a whole nother one for y'all, man. Peace. That is an insane spec. Rim subjectable, but sick.